If you don't know your boss, how do you tell your potential partners what you are, what you are bidding for, or what the plan of the company is? No. Except you know your boss and you know his desire, you know his visions, you know his mission. That's why you can communicate it well to your potential partners. So if you don't know the Lord, if we don't know the Lord, if we don't know him as intimate as it should be, how do we communicate it to the next generation? How do we communicate him to our closest friends? How do we communicate Christ to even our biological beings, our biological children? How do we pass it down to other generations? How do we pass on the torch to someone else if we don't have a revelation of who he is and what he stands for, what his vision is, what is his revelation, what his plan for us is? If we don't know, there's no way we are going to experience him here on earth, and it will be a waste of time. It will be a waste of energy, a waste of a lifetime if we just accumulate years without the revelation of the knowledge of Christ. It will be an accumulation of wasted years if we just have him here and we don't have him here. It will be an accumulation of wasted years if we don't have a revelation of who he is to us and what his mission is for us, what his purpose is for the world and for those who he has created. If we don't know him, how do we reveal him to others? How do you even show it forth to your neighbor? How do you bring your revelation out? How do you reveal him? How do you let the world know that he is your savior if you don't know him? So that is why this verse is coming out this evening, that I may know him. So we are personalizing this right now. We are making this personal. That is why this is coming to us this evening. I want you to make it very personal to you, that I may know him and the power of his resurrection. If we don't know him, we don't know the power that raised Jesus from the dead in action in our lives, and the fellowship of his sufferings. So how do we become conformable to his will? How do we conform to his will when we don't know him? It's just like a bride and a groom. A bride that does not know a groom, how do you spend time? How do you know him? How do you explain the person? How do you blend? How do you become intimate? How do you conform with his lifestyle if you don't know him? And by implication, we are the bride of Christ.